welcome back to my studio, and look what I just found coincidentally. I know you're jealous. This is why I'm doing all this. This the original GoldenEye 007 for Nintendo 64. Perfect inspiration to get on with the song. Some things. First, when I re-listened the song, I heard that the strings who would just play the James Bond theme, you know, da, 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 da. I had, as you might remember if you've seen the previous videos, I have chosen pretty slow strings, and along with some synthesized strings, or just synthesizers that were combined together. And when I re-listened to the song a few times, I heard that they just kind of slow the song down. I mean, it's a very rocky song. You have the rock drums, you have a very rigid bass, you have a very aggressive guitar, and if you have like the slow strings, you know, and that were even with the mod wheel that were just swelling around, it didn't fit at all, I think. So I took, well, I might say I took a little older samples, but they have a very hard attack, as you can hear. It's just a little clearer sound, so I'm going to re-record that. It sounds weird, the whole sound sounds different than last time. It's because I shut off all the effects on the instruments, so that means the electric guitar is no more, it hasn't this distorted sound, it's just okay, so don't worry, it's just, I just turned the effects off just to have a better performance on computer. Okay, so this is the first part. Again. Okay, and now comes the next part. Okay, and another idea is to put this. Okay, just a little idea. Just to give it a little more edge. do that as well. It's just the staccato strings. Okay, that sounds good. And now to add a little more orchestral elements. What you often hear in a standard James Bond composition is a marimba, like so you go like. It's gonna be very, very low. You will hardly be able to tell, but that's exactly the kind of details that sound better at the end, so the song sounds better. Okay, so now we're going to change the pace of the James Bond theme, because as far as we just had it like that, it sounded like that. And now we're going to change the pace. We're going to make it halftime. Okay, this was the way it was in the original James Bond opening theme on Nintendo 64. It was like that pace from the very beginning. But I decided, since this is a remake and it has to be a little bit more, it has to have a little bit more drive, I decided to go like. Okay, and now we're going to change that pace. Now we're going to re-record some stuff. Now I'm going to play the orchestra hit. And now, because this is a very important part to slow that down, because there's a very prominent synth line that goes like da-da, 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 da-da. So I'm going to record that with a lecture for you. Now, because it's a very distorted guitar, so there's a lot of noise going on in between, and so I'll have to cut that a little bit. So I have the notes here, and I'm going to cut it a little bit. That's fine, I want that, but that stuff here, I want to have that stuff. Can't use it, and I'm going to fade in the ding 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 ding. Okay, and then I'm going to make a little cut, and then fade out the note and fade in the next note. So it's very, very clear and distinctive, because otherwise it's going to end up in having a mess. So you can hear it. Again and again. I'm going to cut out the empty space in between, just to have a clear sound. Okay, and now comes the part that's a little bit, that features the other theme now. Da 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 da. Okay, and I'm just going to play that for you so you can see that as well. That's the last thing I'm going to do in this video. So in the original, it's played by a synthesizer, but again, because we're going a little bit more contemporary. Because we'll do a little bit more contemporary stuff. I'm going to be this theme is going to be played by the electric guitar as well as a synthesizer. Just going to lay it over. Okay, so we're gonna play it. Okay. I just love playing the guitar. It sounds so awesome. It's just instant awesome sound. Okay, there we go, a second round, and then the last step would be the da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da, da-da.